The one and only Travis Thomas experience. Of course, we all worked together for a number of years here. He was at 980 for a bunch of years before moving up to Boston to work for New England Sports Network. Trav, how we doing, buddy?
Man, it feels good to be home. And by the way, it's got to be Prince, right? Purple Rain in the Rain.
Yes,
Come on.
That's correct.
I'm saying, man.
That's what we all agree
They
on.
don't understand how all that stuff worked just perfectly.
My favorite, though, was Dre and Snoop, but Prince was incredible.
You know what, man? God was like, yo, man, he needs some rain. Here you go, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Trav?
Do agree with you, JP, that the West Coast Super Bowl was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, JP wore all red out there trying to get a shot.
Yeah, they were crip walking all over that damn stage.
I'm a white dude with Bama bangs wearing an Ovechkin jersey.
Yeah.
I don't think I was the target.
Hey, yes, you will be. I wasn't because I was like 25 yards in front of him.
That's right. That's right. JP, they need y'all to buy the records, man. That's all it is.
All right, Trev. Get us into the mind of the New England sports fans right now with the Patriots back in the Super Bowl. Belichick's gone. Brady's gone. You got Vrabel and Drake Maye doing it. How fired up are people up there?
It's an alternate universe. I mean, listen, first, let's start with the names you started with. All the Belichick Hall of Fame stuff going on right now. Tom Brady, Kraft. Tom Brady's acting like Mr. Too Good. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just run a good game. All Mr. Politically Correct when you know he's rooting for the Patriots. It's an alternate universe. Then you look up Vrabel, Drake Maye, a team that many people, myself included, thought that this would be a rebuild year. I thought maybe 7-10, 8-9. And sure enough, you look up midway through the season, not only is this team winning, but you start looking around the AFC, and you see the Chiefs aren't right, and then we know later Mahomes will get hurt, right? Lamar, in and out of the lineup, again for the Ravens. Joe Burrow, in and out of the lineup, again for the Bengals. Inconsistencies with Josh Allen and the Bills. There were a number of things that was happening this year, and you guys remember Daniel Jones and the Colts were winning, and I remember thinking, Daniel Jones and the Colts, Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. I mean, Drake Maye and the Patriots can compete with these guys if we get there, and certainly, eventually they did. I mean, you beat a Denver without a Bo Nix. You take the hype out of the Justin Herbert, Harbaugh hype train. You beat a Texans defense that was good enough to make it to the Super Bowl, but C.J. Stroud looks like he lost all his powers, like in Space Jam. So, I mean, the AFC was just wide open, and it kind of all came together for a special year.
Let's start with, I think, what is a nothing story. Drake May's shoulder. Any concern there?
It is a something story, JP. You know this better than anyone who covers teams. It kind of came from people like you who do a great job on top of this stuff. And, a lot of folks were trying to troll and say, oh, it's the internet doctors. And that's probably why you think it's a nothing burger, but it was something. I think what happened is he got hurt towards the end of that Denver game. It made a lot of sense because watching it, I know the weather was bad, but hell, this kid is, and BMitch knows this, you need to be big and strong-armed to throw in weather like that.
Uh-huh.
So his throws were looking terrible. And people were like, what the hell's wrong with Drake Maye? So sure enough, the rumors started getting out that he got hurt close to the end of the Bronco game. He confirmed it. Vrabel confirmed it. He didn't throw last week at all for the media. So they talked about it, but true Patriot, sort of Belichick way, you didn't get a lot, and we didn't expect to get a lot. This break in between the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl certainly was an advantage for Drake Maye and the Patriots.
It could be an advantage, but sometimes when you start, if you're hurt, you don't do anything, it feels great. If you start throwing every day, all of a sudden you realize that you did hurt it. So like I said, like you said, it's a story. is something you got to keep. It may not be a big one at this point, but it's something you got to keep your eye on. Because the moment he throws a ball that flutters or doesn't get there quick enough, that's going to all come back.
I would agree. I mean, listen, here's one advantage he has. He has an offensive coordinator in his 10th Super Bowl, okay? Yeah. So if this kid is practicing and he's back, and we all know this, guys, as older dudes, when you're young, it's way easier to bounce back. This is not Tom Brady we're talking about. This is not an advanced age. This is a young guy. So if he's ready to go and he can grip it and rip it, Josh McDaniels, I would not be shocked. In fact, I'm betting on it, that Drake Maye is going to take some shots down the field early and often in this game to not only show that he's healthy, but to keep this great Seahawks defense honest. They're not the Legion of Boom, but they're damn close. This is
good.
A really good defense.
Oh, yeah.
Really good defense.
Talking with our friend Travis Thomas here from New England Sports Network, calling in live from Boston on the Rude Guest Hotline. Rude makes the most reliable heating and air conditioning products in the DMV. You can give Trav a follow at Travis Thomas EXP. So you're not wrong about the Seahawks defense being really good, and I think their offense is pretty damn good.
Yes.
How much do you think Vrabel is leaning into being the underdogs in this game?
Oh, they've done that all year. I mean, you can see how he talks to the team, how the team carries themselves. You know, everyone talks about Sam Darnold being a Cinderella. I actually think it's the Patriots. It's just hard for people to fathom that because of the dynasty, right? But here we are again, and we'll see if they can duplicate or even come close to that type of success. They have some of the, most cap space in the NFL. A young team, obviously. Drake Maye still on a rookie deal. Christian Gonzalez, the corner, still on a rookie deal. So this is a team that, certainly could get back here soon, but we'll see. I'll say this, though. This team, not only do they really play the underdog factor, but I kind of have this theory with Vrabel. He played for Belichick. He beat Belichick infamously here in a playoff game, Tom Brady's last playoff game with the Patriots as the coach of the Titans. And so he kind of has this, he's not as miserable as Bill. He's got a personality, but they do play a lot like the Bill Belichick Patriots defensively. They seem to take away, and BMitch could speak to this more than me, but with my eye, what I see, it seems like they take away your strength offensively, whatever it is. If it's running the ball, they're taking it. If it's your quarterback, they're going to blitz his ass. If it's your receivers, they're going to hit him. They kind what Vrabel cooks up with this underrated Patriots defense.
Well, I think when you look at it with Seattle, what is their strength? People may say, is Sam Darnold throwing the ball around? I don't think so. I think it's their running game. If they can run the ball, you got problems. But I think they have a secret weapon in that dude, Shaheed. How good is the special teams of New England?
Well, the special teams are led by Marcus Jones, who is just one of the most electrifying players in the league. He's another guy to keep your eye on. We all know this from Super Bowls, and Lord knows BMitch is a legend forever because of this. During the Super Bowl, during big games, playoff games, your special teams can win that damn game for you. Yep. So I'm very confident in the Patriots, particularly this return man. Keep your eye on him. Number 25, Marcus Jones. He's the truth, and he's had a lot of big returns, big moments this season for the Patriots. I would not doubt for a second if he shows up on Super Sunday. I would agree with you about the strength of the Seahawks offense being Kenneth Walker in that run game. But remember this, B-Mitch, Charbonnet is out of there. And Zach Charbonnet, I thought, goal line was really their guy. Kenneth Walker's a little more explosive, but when they get down in that red zone, they throw the ball a lot. So, if Sam Darnold, if that clock strikes midnight and this guy turns back into a pumpkin, because we're all waiting for it. Yeah. It's a great story.
But you see, though, Trav, I've been looking at that all season to see it. Last week, he passed that test, man.
Yeah, he did.
So I think if people if they go into the game expecting him to be the one to mess up, somebody else gonna get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that kid JSN. I think when we talk about
he's
him,
a player, man.
listen, JP, we talk about Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. I don't know how you don't throw this kid and Puka. You got to throw this kid in there too. I mean,
He's good.
but that's what I mean. What if they figure out a way to kind of neutralize him? Is Cooper Kupp going to beat you? Is the Shaheed kid going to beat you? I mean, that's really – I'm looking to see what the Patriots defense takes away. Hearing BMitch talk, it makes me think it could be Kenneth Walker. And then it's just going to have to be Darnold that gets it done.
Absolutely. On the other side of this, Drake Maye was phenomenal throughout the regular season. He's looked iffy. Maybe it's a shoulder thing, but like he's had a little bit of fumbleitis. He's getting sacked a bunch. I mean, they don't win probably the Houston or the Denver game without Drake Maye's legs. I kind of think Mike McDonald is smart enough to account for that. Whatever's been going on with Drake Maye in the playoffs, do you think he's ready to step up in the biggest game of his career?
I do. He's been doing this all year. This is who he is. I remember draft night, there were a lot of comparisons to Justin Herbert. And I do kind of get it. I see it. I see the vision there. But when I watch him play, and, I watch all this stuff. I have to go to camp. And he really reminds me of Josh Allen. And what I mean by that is, as spectacular as Josh Allen is, throwing the ball, running the ball, boy, he will give that ball away, won't he? He'll throw picks. He'll fumble. It's big moments. He'll throw a pick. And some of it, I think, is gunslinger. Some of it is you just haven't refined your game. Josh Allen doesn't really have much of an excuse at this stage of his career. Drake Maye's in his second year. So I have hope that he can clean it up. But from what I see, he's done this all year. I mean, he'll put up crazy video game numbers. You look at turnovers, you're like, well, he had two. He lost a fumble. He threw a pick. But they win by 10. It doesn't matter, right? So now the scrutiny, the eyeballs, hey, the weather, okay? I'm dealing with 2 feet of snow out here. Are you kidding me? So every game this kid played in, he had weather to deal with. I think he's just fine. I don't think he's played particularly bad. He hasn't played great. But you guys are getting a glimpse into what we see every Sunday with him. It's just the good outweighs the bad, generally.
So looking at this game specifically, I know you well enough that you're looking at all the numbers, what the point spread is, what the total is. Let's start with, are there any props you like that maybe the rest of the country doesn't know about that folks up in Boston
that we should be looking at?
No, I mean, listen, this is probably the most boring Super Bowl from a betting standpoint from me, because I feel like Martha Stewart with insider trading. Like, all I'm doing, I did 2 bets. JP is going to be so disappointed in me. I only did 2 bets for the Super Bowl.
Line?
Yep, I did Patriots money line plus 195, and I did Drake Maye Super Bowl MVP plus 240. Here's my thought process. And BMitch brought this up. If this kid ain't right and that shoulder ain't right, they're going to get smoked, because Seattle is that good, all right? And if you let Sam Darnold get the confidence that I'm not going to turn into a pumpkin and I'm Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champ, damn it, then they're going to smoke you, okay? But my theory is the kid's going to be just fine. And all we've heard is how great the Seahawks are and how great of an American story, and it is, that Sam Darnold has become. But I'm telling you what, with this coach, with that, hey, Stephon Diggs, Maryland represent, that guy is a leader. I never thought I'd see the day, but he has matured. He is fantastic with the Patriots in terms of being a leader and preaching Vrabel's gospel. If Drake Maye's healthy, he's going to be able to go out there. I told you I think McDaniels is going to unleash him, let him take some shots early. If he has a big game, he's going to Disney World, and the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
Didn't Cardi B may end up on the halftime show with Bad Bunny?
Hey, by the way, we're talking about halftime shows. What a stage for Bad Bunny. Everything going on in our country right now, all the hits that he has. Listen to me. He's got a chance to make his own mark if he wants to on Sunday.
What is the consensus of folks that are hitting you on social, calling into your shows, all that stuff. Like, are Pats fans feeling confident going into this thing?
Oh my God! You're asking me about Patriots fans and confidence. Let me tell you something. I am glad that I got a little taste of misery because when I got here, I covered the last 2 years of Belichick, which were a bleeping disaster. It was a disaster. That dude was miserable even when they won. But when they were losing at the end, everything was miserable. It was like a black cloud over all of New England. It was insane. You had the Celtics winning championship. You had the Red Sox getting back right. You had the Bruins in playoff games. And it just was a black cloud because of the end of Belichick.
Wow.
Robert Kraft finally got rid of him. Everyone was excited for Gerard Mayo. That went away overnight.
Yes.
Okay, so I got 3 years of like, okay, and all of a sudden, it was like the sun came out. Like Vrabel, Drake, Josh McDaniels, you're cooking with gas, and the Pats are back. So their fans are absolutely drunk and insane all year. That's what they've been.
Wow.
So this could be wild up there because I think as somebody who's not from up there, it's pretty widely recognized. Unless you're a New England native, not a lot of people root for those teams.
Yeah.
And I think they take on that like us against the world mentality. And I think Pats fans would love to just shove it to everybody that they're back.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as that goes, it's true, but I think here it's so insular that they just don't care. They don't care. It's just about their teams. I think that's why you see the passion from them. Of course, everyone loves to hate them, but here it's like I'll give you a good comparison, JP. This is the biggest city, small town I've ever been to. You follow me with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like I grew up in a small town in Maryland, down in southern Maryland, and then I went to college in Baltimore, and that was a bigger city. And then I went to D.C., which is ginormous, right? But this reminds me in a weird way of like my hometown mixed with Baltimore, but it's still a big enough city where it compares to D.C. And I'm just like, it's a really strange sort of mix. Mm-hmm. And then it's something that you said, JP, which is true. There are transplants here, but there's a lot of people from here, and it's generational. And my grandfather's grandfather had Red Sox season tickets, so we go to Fenway every day. Like it's just a different. It's very insular. It's very like Boston versus everybody. So you almost don't even really hear the noise of the other people hating on you, if that makes sense.
It's kind of like Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very much like that, where they don't. You basically, if you're against them, you don't say much because you know all of them are against you. So
right. Yeah.
Real quick, dude, what's the reaction to Belichick and Kraft both not getting into the Hall of Fame up there?
I mean, it's pure outrage, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'm not even from here, and it's just stupid. Yeah. And we all know what it is. We all know it's BS. We all know. I mean, I don't even want to bring this up with Brian Mitchell, who we all know what the hell is going on. Okay, so this is just further proof of what we already knew. That it's popularity contest, it's politics and everything. It's, I mean, it apparently seems like they're trying to punish them for all the gates over the years, but it's like they were actually punished in the moment, losing draft picks and things of that sort. Now we're doing this. Like, it's disappointing for me, guys, because I always grew up feeling like baseball Hall of Fame was the one that was full of Shaq, right? Like, okay, this guy did this guy did that. They're pointing fingers at him, so they're keeping him out. I always felt like the Pro Football Hall of Fame I thought was based on merit and pure until, don't get me started on Brian Mitchell, and now I'm here covering another robbery. So it's just like, it's just disgusting to me. And here's what I wonder, though. What happens to Tom Brady? Because, I mean, Robert Kraft should be a first ballot when you look at owners and resumes. Don't get us started down there talking about owners, right? Mm-hmm. And then what the hell did Belichick do other than being a doofus and treating people rude to not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So are you going to tell me Tom Brady, are you going to punish him too? It's just, it's terrible. It's terrible to watch. It's terrible to cover. And I think everybody knows that. I think everyone can kind of share in that.
Trav, thank you for the time,
Appreciate
man.
it, Trav.
Enjoy the game.
Love you guys, man. Thank you guys.
All right,
bro.
that's our guy Travis Thomas
Get
from
your
New England
popcorn ready.
Sports Network calling in from Boston. Give him a follow at Travis Thomas EXP.